Well, hello everybody, BugEater64 here, and today we're going to be flying a free module in DCS. We're going to be flying it on the Caucasus map because that's the only place it has missions pre-set up. One is cold start, the other is to do with missiles. Rockets. So today we're going to do a startup and short flight from cold and dark, and we're going to be testing a couple things here. One, I want to test my FPS while I'm doing recording, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to take a hit on it. And actually right now we're not doing too bad. We've got between 89 and 90 frames per second, but once we get into the aircraft, I'm not sure whether or not this is going to be flyable or not. So let's get into the aircraft, and we're going to be doing a couple things. I'm going to be using voice attacks because it doesn't really, it's a really cool module. It looks great. I've tried a couple flights and have yet to make a successful landing, and even my takeoffs, only one of those has gone successfully. So anyway, we're going to get into the aircraft and go through the startup procedure as best I know them, and I just hope you enjoy it because it's a fun jet. So let's get inside the aircraft. Yeah, right now, while the aircraft is loading, my frame rates are down to 6. And now we're at, oh, they're actually going pretty good. Alright, so let's go here. Let's all right. So that's the inside of the cockpit. Let's take a look outside. So we're not going to be carrying any external stores, so we're just going to go through this. Let's get back to the cockpit, and this section over here, this little dial, that's our trim. So alright, so let's see what we can see. First of all, crew chief.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now on.
Okay, so we can see these green lights here. That shows, that's one indicator. Now this is telling me what buttons to hit to do an engine start, but I'm going to end up doing something else. But first we're going to go connect air.
Chief, connect ground air supply.
Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
So actually right now in frame rates we're doing pretty good. I've got between 57 and 70, so it's kind of bouncing in between, but not bad. So let's look here. Idle. Okay, throttle set to idle. Starting up. Very good. And she's spooling up. Okay, so alright, this just getting things started. This is truly a test. Alright, so we have got the engine started. Alright. Disconnect air.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Copy. Ground air supply is now disconnected.
Okay, turn the generators on. Power off.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Copy.
Alright. So everything's looking
Ground power is now off.
good. Alright, so now we can actually taxi. And I'm going to taxi with the... I've got to turn on my... nose steering. Let's pull out of here first. Now the one thing, when you close the canopy, it's a two-action operation because you have to close it. I don't want to get too fast here. And then you have to lock it. So we're going to do that here shortly. And actually our frame rate is looking really good. I'm using Tobii HeadTracking, VoiceAttacks for a lot of my commands. But you can see this cockpit is just really set up nice. And this is a freeware. And you can see the wear and tear, just as you would expect on such an historic and aged aircraft. And Coboletti is looking pretty good. Okay. So those frames are really good for me, considering one, I'm using OBS Studio to video, and I'm also streaming in Discord. So this really is surprising.
Ready. In field 1. Abort takeoff.
Well, that, oh. Click here, William. Alright, get back in this. Alrighty. Okay, let's stop here. And we're going to close the canopy. Come down here, right click on my mouse for me, and that locks the canopy. Then let's get, watch these numbers here. It's got 0 means the flaps are up, 1 means the flaps down for takeoff, and 2 would be fully down. So let's move the flaps to takeoff position, and I want to take a look here. Okay, that's the trim up, trim down. Alright, so okay, so with that, let's get moving. Get out here on the runway.
Enfield 1, unable to clear for takeoff. Enfield 1, Cobra ready? You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
Okay, so with that, let's see if we can get this girl in the air. Now our rotate speed will be about 140. So let's hold the brakes. Start spooling up. We're going to release the brakes. We got a long runway. Whoops. She gets a bit squirrely. Okay. Okay, well, that went well. Okay, so let's try this again.
Enfield 1, unable to clear for takeoff. Enfield 1, Cobra ready. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
Eject. Eject. Okay, so once again, that didn't work. It's got to do with the trim. I know it does. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try this again. I've got my trim. It says auto, but I don't think it's all that auto. There's down. We're going to bump it up just a hair. Let's see, now that's down. Okay. Alright, so that's slightly up. Just hope it's not too much. Okay.
Cobble ready. Enfield 1. Abort takeoff.
No, I don't want to abort takeoff. I want to take off. Let's see. Frames are looking really good.
Cobble ready. Enfield 1. Abort takeoff.
I don't want to abort takeoff. Well, I'm just going to take off and you can just get pissed with me. Alright, so let's run the engines up. We're going to try something. We're going to do a roll. Get back.
Enfield
Okay, so let's try this again. I think I figured out maybe why I'm having problems. Takeoff speed is about 170, 180, and I've been trying it too slow, so I'm not getting the lift. These wings are super thin. They're only 6 foot, and so it takes a lot. So we turned off the nose wheel steering. Okay. So let's go FTC. Coballetti. Oh well. Screw it. Alright, so hopefully the trim is set. Flaps are set. Okay, so hold the brakes, run things up. Okay, we got in the air. Whoa. Flaps up. Whew. Alright, let's work on the... Alright, so... frames are looking really good. Watch our airspeed really close. There's the airfield straight ahead. So let's look. We're going to look at adjust controls. Air brake. Joystick. Okay. Let's see. Well, that could have gone better.
Enfield 1, taxi to parking area.
Well, we took out that truck. Let's see if we can even taxi. No, the engine's spinning down. Okay. Okay, well. Let's see if we can open it. Nope, we got. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Damage to the landing gear. So with that, let's just see something here. Let's see. Previous menu. F8. Let's see if we can request repair.
Request repair.
Unable to comply.
Well, screw you. Okay. Well, we had a good approach, but I hit some wrong buttons. So we couldn't get her stopped in time. Let's go back.
Well, hello everybody, Buggeteer64, and by golly, that was quite an attempt. It's obvious. I sure hope you enjoyed the video, and it's truly, as my first attempt to really make to fly this bird and to try to learn it and to land, shows just how ignorant I really is. So, yeah. Took many attempts to get it in the air. I have a lot to learn about it. It's a great module, though, for me personally. It's just my opinion. As a freeware, it's right up there on par with the A4. VSN's done a beautiful job. It's so much fun to fly aircraft that people just do for the pure love of it, and you know, it's wonderful. The UH-60L is another excellent module. The OV-10 Bronco, another one. You've seen me, if you've watched any of my videos for Into the Jungle, you've seen me fly it, and you can see it in the picture behind me. The A4, again, they're all so functional. They're beautiful to look at, and the F-104 is another one. It's just very, very well done. The inside the cockpit, the exteriors, everything. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. And hopefully we'll see it again. The F-104 is not a dogfighter. Plain and simple. It was built when the Cold War was going on. It was built as a pure interceptor. It's sleek, it's fast, it carried missiles, it's got a gun, and it could catch the Russian Foxbat and other high-speed, low maneuverability aircraft that they built at the time. And that's what it was for, and it did that job well. But that being said, it's just a lot of fun to fly. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to put in the comments below what you think of the aircraft. Even my flying, help improve me. But please, if you like the video, click a like, leave a comment. I read them all. I try to answer every single comment I receive. And until next time, this is BugEater64. And as always, remember, as I say, not necessarily as I always do, but safe flying.